So, guys, report says Tinubu stumbled and fell in Turkey. Now, see how Vanguard captured it. It says, video, Tinubu stumbles briefly during reception parade in Turkey. And this other headline here says, President Tinubu stumbles during welcome ceremony in Turkey. Now, this other headline also says, Tinubu stumbles, falls during reception parade in Turkey. Helped up by multiple men. That means many people came to lift him up from where he fell. And now this other headline also said, how can this be the president of the biggest black country on earth? Just how? And the person attached the video of Tinubu falling down in Turkey. So, guys, and now this person said Tinubu stumbles and falls during a meeting with Edoha. Baba we know well if they do a Milokan. So, guys, this is the latest. Now, Tinubu has been moving up and down. You know, in traveling outside the country while terrorists are taking over Nigeria. In case you don't know, there is news that the IDP camps in Nigeria are overflooding. I mean, many more people are arriving IDP camps. The IDP camps are taking in capacity of persons they cannot even manage. Now, see how this headline here captured it. It says, displaced Christians in IDP camps in Yelwata. Almost everyone here has lost someone due to Christian genocide by Islamic Fulani terrorists. And then this other headline here says the number of people in IDP camps are increasing daily in Nigeria. Now, let me even show you what is going to shock you. This is the moment Tinubu was leaving Nigeria. The Nigerian government officials left their duties to come escort Tinubu, you know, from the airport. They waited for him at the airport for him to enter his flight. And even after he entered his flight, Tinubu already had some people waiting for him in Turkey, the same Nigerian government officials. Waste of time. Idle people. This is the only thing they know how to do, to wait for Tinubu at the airport to say bye-bye at him or his jet each time he takes off. Now, this person reacted to it and said, frame one, video of governors and ministers lined up at the airport, at Abuja airport, to give Tinubu a farewell handshake. Frame two, video of Nigerian government officials in Turkey lined up to give Tinubu a welcome handshake. There is no other country in the world where this fully happens. It's only in Nigeria. So, guys, a whole lot is happening. If you are a sincere and a patriotic Nigerian, you will know that this country is being held hostage by APC. I mean, these leaders have got nothing to offer. They've got nothing to offer if not this kind of government. Tinubu is always traveling, the most traveled president on this planet Earth. Tinubu, even Trump, that is the president of America, how many countries has he visited? But Tinubu is always on the go. Shetima is always on the go. They leave leadership vacuum, you know, in governance. And that is why the terrorists are taking over. I mean, all over the place is terrorism. All over the places. It's not only in the north, in the south, everywhere. You can't travel from Ore, Benin Road. Everywhere the terrorists have taken over, kidnapping people into the bushes, and nobody go to look for them. I mean, even when ransoms are paid, guess what? It does not concern them. I don't know if you have seen this headline where the people of Kaduna State sold all their belongings for their members, their relatives that were kidnapped. They sold their corns, their maces, you know, just to raise 40 million naira. And when they paid that money, guess what? The terrorists still refused to release their victims. So, guys, like you can see, this headline here says, Kaduna community sells 3,000 bags of maize to pay 40 million ransom, 40 million naira ransom. Yet, their people are still in terrorist den after 3 months. 3 good months. Hefty men held in the bush by these terrorists. These people sold all their belongings, their corn and whatever agricultural wealth that they have, to raise 40 million naira and paid to these terrorists. Still, the terrorists refused to release their victims, who know if they are still alive. So, guys, there is no leadership in this country. I mean, there is nothing like leadership. Tinubu, you don't know when he's in the country. You don't know whether he's present, he's absent. There's no difference, you know. These are the things that keeps making people to really be worried about the next election, if INEC will allow the people to choose their choice. Anyway, let me allow you to take a look at the moment Tinubu is said to have fallen down during his visit in Turkey. And one might be wondering, why Turkey? Gumi advised the Tinubu's government to ignore the US and seek help from Turkey. Now, Tinubu is going to Turkey. I don't know the relationship that Tinubu is going there to establish for now. Anyway, guys, take your time, watch these videos, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the bell notification for more. Thank you.
Pure ED. Let us stop deceiving ourselves. Let us tell Tinubu the truth. All this while you have been traveling, what did we gain? Except our resources have been wasted. South Africa, we would want you to come and take over from them as a strong economy, Abi. South Africa, a member of G20, and you are not. Oh my God. This is South Africa that we saved yesterday from apartheid. They are now in that elite club, and you are not there. And you want them to relinquish that position for you because you attended. Are you serious? Go and walk with your country and meet them where they are. Stop playing catch up. That's what we are doing here, catch up. South Africa that we delivered from apartheid yesterday, they are now telling us, be coming. Everything now in South Africa. And we are not ashamed. Not even the electricity do you have. Mr. Okoro, your investor, you don't know that they consider all these things, Abi? You don't know.
Power investors also come. Power investors.
And they have not come since 1960, Abi.
History starts from a day. History starts from one day.
History starts in the midst of insecurity, Abi. So you want them to be kidnapped, Abi? You don't need to leave Nigeria's soil to call for help. You don't need to. The world is a global village now. Just put a phone call. Your external affairs minister can do it. It doesn't require you leaving Nigeria, but it has been done severally. On several occasions, he will leave Nigeria while the house is burning. I mean, I don't understand. There's no reason why this should happen. No reason. He has done it repeatedly. And the house, the docile National Assembly we have cannot even say anything. Donald Trump that everybody is calling to help Nigeria can never do this. He can't. That America will be in such a turmoil and you get that. What is G20? Is this the first time you are going for this meeting? What came out of the one you went before? You now still go to Angola for what this meeting you have been attending? What benefit? If your house is boiling and you are going, people will be mocking you now. On a serious note. Some people in that meeting will say, are you Mr. Tinubu? Say, yeah. But we heard what is going on. Because don't mind those people that don't mind. You know? But that's the only way you can, that's the only response you can give. Or you come and tell them, I have a chief of army, this and that. Say, that means you are not the commander-in-chief. If you are, you should be at home to stop the killing or say something. Your presence matters a lot. And now, this man does not care. G20. What have we gained from it? Tell me one important this thing that he's coming back with. All the ones he attended, what did we get? Nothing. It's very unfortunate. These are the things. Look, if not as if people have already prepared their mind to push out to one party state, I don't think Nigerians will be so happy to vote for APC because of what Tinubu is doing. You don't have regard for them. It's obvious. You don't. Anything you are telling me now, you are just talking to yourself. The facts are there that you don't even think of your next election because you have prepared ground for rigging. If you are considerate, you say, if I neglect people that will vote me, who will vote for me? But because you are so confident that whether they like it or not, you are going to win the election, that's why you don't bother. This man will continue to waste our resources in the name of traveling, in the name of weighing investors. There is something going on in Asoro that they don't want to tell us. This is no longer ordinary. That Asoro, there is something there that is pursuing these people. If not, why can't you sit down in your office for once? I mean, just look at it. What if America cannot give you all the help you need? Is it Turkey that will do it? No, tell me. What America is doing in Nigeria today with the help they are giving to us against this insecurity, can Turkey do that? The answer is no. So why are we not taking advantage of the help of America and do the needful instead of all the travel? To make matters worse, Turkey has been fingered as a terrorist financier and sponsor all over the world, including Nigeria. It's on record. Turkey has been fingered as one of those sponsoring terrorism, especially in Nigeria. So how do you go to such a country to do what? And that is the first port of call for Sheikh Gumi, that Turkey.
But Barrister, what are you insinuating? You are trying to create an nexus between terrorism and Turkey and our president's visit to Turkey. I don't get it.
I am not creating. It is what it is. That was the last standpoint of the jihadists. They wanted to enter Europe through Turkey until the Crusaders stopped them. There was a bitter fight in that place until there was an armistice or so, and they had to withdraw. Each one had to go back to their separate places, and the jihadists returned Turkey. And you see what they have been doing in that country. All the Christian artifacts that Turkey is known for, they have destroyed all of them. So why do you go to such a place? What help are they going to render? The earthquake that they hit them 2 years ago, have they come out of it? An earthquake that almost sank the entire country. You didn't hear the magnitude, Abi?
Like 2 or 3 cities.
Yeah. Yes. Cities. Yes. Cities, Abi. If your cities are decimated, what is left?
There are so many cities in Turkey.
Please let me hear. Which cities? How many of them? If 3 of your cities have been decimated by earthquake, so what are you going to look for?
Turkey you talk about the president's travel. The other time he was in Europe, he's been to France several times. He's been to Brazil. He's been to, the last time he in fact, as a matter of fact, he came back from UAE about 10 days ago and all of that. But this is on a state visit. The last time he traveled was on a working vacation, but this one is a state visit. Do you have a problem with the president?
I have a problem with all the visits because none of them have yielded any fruit. State visits. When is he going to go on a local government visit or even village visit?
He has his governor doing all that for him.
Please, I don't like this. Look, we don't have a leader here. That is just the simple truth. Donald Trump, with all his bravado, do you see him leaving America for one day? Going to where will he go to? No, which is that country that is worthy to host a Donald Trump? Which is that country? Mention it. Both in Europe and America, except this one that he goes to Ukraine. And then whenever he wants to have meeting with the Vladimir Putin, they will choose a neutral ground. Trump packing his bag and say he's going to one country or to go and do what?
No, but our president,
he will call you.
The last time he went to UAE was for the Sustainable Summit.
Please.
Sustainability Summit.
Please. Is it not an embarrassment for you to go to Dubai? Look at this
for a global summit.
Leave that thing,
Sustainability Summit. He wasn't the only one there.
If I am in the position of an Nigerian president, I will be looking at myself as that is when you count Donald Trump, you count me, you count Prime Minister of Britain, you count that of Canada.
But onto what? Onto what?
Yeah, in terms of status. I am representing the biggest black nation in the whole world. I am not supposed to be seen everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, if I need you, I will call you on phone, tell you what I want. That's all. Why should I come to you to do what?
If you are representing a rich country of poor people, will you be so proud to flaunt yourself?
Then I'm not poor. There's no way I will be poor. Nigeria is not poor. Nigeria, we all have poor.
No, Barrister, did you hear what I said? I said Nigeria is a rich country of poor people.
Because you made them so.
So, under this condition, under this situation, if you are a president of the world's most populous black nation, and you represent a rich country of poor people, will you flaunt yourself around the world?
In that case, I will make this place a paradise.
Okay.
So that the whole world will come here to pay homage.
Okay, now the question is changing.
Yes.
Barrister, I have asked this question several times. You know, let me ask you again. When people complain about the president's absence, and I ask, does it really matter? Because in the president's presence, things happen. Things happen and nothing changes. So, should his absence bother Nigerians?
It should.
At some point, Atiku Abubakar said, well, Nigeria is on autopilot. So, was Atiku correct when he said that Nigeria is on autopilot? Because in and out of season, when the president is in and when the president is outside, nothing changes. Everything goes on as usual. So, should the president's absence matter to Nigerians?
Yes, it should, because it is our resources that is being wasted for nothing.
Okay, so your concern is that
because
spending taxpayers' money.
Yes. That is the main issue here. And we are not seeing any returns. We are not seeing any returns. That is even the bigger problem. Donald Trump, before he leaves America, all the benefits are already calculated. What he's going to bring back is already known, is there. He can't come to your country for nothing. It's not possible.
Okay.
He's coming to attract one thing or the other into America. I listened to him on Saturday, and this man was reading out what he had done under 1 year.
Okay.
That $18 trillion, $18 trillion.
No, Barrister, we'll come to that in a bit. We'll come to that in a bit. Now, when you say that the president travels and what does he come back with, you recall that when he went to China, he signed an MOU, you know, 5 of them in 5 different areas, including nuclear energy, including the Nigerian TV station and the Chinese TV station. And I think there were about 5 of them on top of my head. I can't recall them, but nuclear energy was one of them. Cultural reorientation was one of them. There was this MOU between the China State Television and the Nigerian Television Authority, and 2 other areas that border on the economy. And the last time he went to France, I think the first time he went to France, he also signed treaties, including military exchange between France and Nigeria. And also that Nigeria was going to get help from France for the solid mineral sector and all of that. So you still think that the president's travels are not yielding results to Nigerians?
This signing of MOU is a sign that you don't want to do anything. You don't need all those things to develop your country, Mr. Okoro, please. China, who did they sign MOU before they got to where they are? Donald Trump, when did he sign MOU before he did what he did to bring America?
Barrister, there were partnerships. There were partnerships.
With who? With who?
There were partnerships.
With who?
Barrister, there were partnerships.
Who partnered with who now?
Barrister, after the First World War, America stepped into the
look, I'm talking of, please leave all this, you are going back now.
No, Barrister, but America just didn't start now. America has been there, global power.
I am telling you where America was before Donald Trump came in.
Okay.
Under Joe Biden.
No, you're doing a short comparison. You're asking me which...
You do something now. Under your watch. Under your watch. Hold on. Under your watch now. You are the one in charge now. What have you done with the situation you met?
Barrister, he's making reforms. We are going to talk about reforms.
I didn't see anyone, Mr. Okoro. Reforms, you don't take 20 years to do reform, Mr. Okoro.
Barrister, one year is in just 2.5 for just 2.5
I said 1 year is enough.
And we are told by World Bank and IMF that his policies, reform policies are yielding results for Nigeria, and that they should be sustained.
These are Buccaneers praising you.
Okay.
Buccaneers. They are the ones making this country. Some countries have joined this IMF and World Bank.
Okay, but some countries were developed with the IMF policies.
I don't think so.
I'm telling you.
I don't think so.
Barrister, you don't
China
think so?
didn't use them to develop.
But Japan did.
America
some
did.
Asian countries did. Barrister, see, we paint a picture of IMF and World Bank, you know, being the devil in the detail.
Okay, must we follow them?
If that's the track they use in developing their development, why can't we?
You are your own problem. You are not making effort to develop.
So let us not blame IMF and World Bank. Let's blame ourselves.
That's what I'm telling you here.
No, that's not what you are saying. You are saying that they are the problem. That IMF and World Bank, they are the problem.
You said some countries develop with them. I said
because you raised the issue that IMF and World Bank that they are buccaneers. I said no, they are not, because some countries use their formula to develop. And I just cited Japan.
And I told you that is not applicable to Nigeria.
Why is it not applicable?
What is the interest rate given to those countries and to Nigeria when they borrow money?
Barrister,
Barrister, is it the same?
Barrister,
tell me, is it
Barrister,
the same?
they are the same.
Yeah, it's not.
Barrister, they are the same.
It is not.
They are the same. They are tied to your currency.
Go and check. It's not the same. It's not the
Barrister,
same.
let's move away from that. I'm telling you that we shouldn't be blaming IMF all the time. I'm talking about the president's travel and what they are yielding. No, Barrister, you brought those things to yourself, not the IMF and World Bank.
No, they are the
Barrister,
ones.
nothing said that you shouldn't have rejected those offers. Because at some point, your money, their currency had value than their own. What did you do with the money?
You are not talking.
No, you are the one that is coming to my point.
Hold on. If you are now introducing obnoxious policies to
who is introducing? Did they force you to take those? Did they force you to take?
You are the one that told us.
Barrister, did they force you?
You see now.
I'm asking you, did they force you?
But look, you said there is partnership. A partnership that is obnoxious is not a partnership.
Barrister, if it is obnoxious, then you walk away. Why did you stay in? That's the point.
They made it look
like... No, they made it. You made it. You accepted it.
They made it look like it's going to work.
Barrister, they made it and you accepted it.
They gave you
okay, so you didn't have educated people to tell you that those things wouldn't work or what?
A poison chalice and you drank it.
No, Barrister, you saw that the chalice was poisoned, yet you drank it. Let's move away from this. Barrister, let's move away from this.
They took advantage of the man in power.
Barrister, let's move away from this debate, because it's a debate that you can never win. I'm asking you, let's talk about the president's travels, the benefits that they are bringing. We are going to talk about that in a bit, because we hear that, look, Shell says they are coming back because of 20 billion. They are going to make $20 billion investment plan in Nigeria. Why? Because according to them, reform policies are working. Well, that's one of the topics of discussion. But I just want to tell you that in 2024, the president said, look, I raked in 9 months, $30 billion of foreign investment. And so you think that his travels are not yielding benefits to us?
Mr. Okoro, look, what you say is different from what you are doing.
Okay.
What you are telling me is different from what I am seeing. You can see now. Please, where are these things you are talking about? Where are they? Where are these investments? Is it audio investment?
No, they are talking about, not me talking about. I'm quoting what the government said.
They sent you to me. You are the one telling me.
They didn't send me.
Because
it's out there in the public.
I didn't see. You are the one telling me.
Okay, now. So you are not aware.
That's okay,
you are not aware. Okay, now I'm telling you.
I want you to convince me.
Okay.
When they tell you like, don't come and tell me this.
Barrister, my duty here is not to convince you. My duty is to ask you. Now that you said you have not seen.
Yes, because I didn't see anything.
Okay,
and I said, if you are doubting me, show me.
Okay, some people have seen. Some people have
who are those?
Yeah, some people have seen.
APC supporters, Abi.
Well, I wouldn't know, but Nigerians. I know that they are Nigerians.
Right for Nigeria. Have they seen one single thing for Nigeria?
Barrister, let's move on. Our time here is perishable. Now, 2027 is around the corner, and what options are available to Nigerians? You know, we're talking about the APC, ADC, Labour Party, PDP, Obi, Atiku, Amechukwu, and co. What are the options available? How do you situate 2027 in all of this? Talking about opposition politics, political campaign, political postulations, horse trading, and all of that. What options are available to Nigerians?
The options are available for Nigeria is Obi and Atiku. Because it is better to go with something you have tried and tested than something that is unknown to you. There are people you look at, you say, yeah, this one can deliver. Then you look at it, you say, this one can deliver. All along, people have been talking about Atiku Obi, Obi Atiku, Atiku Obi, Obi and Atiku.
Okay.
I didn't see any other combination. I have not heard, I have not seen.
You've not heard or you've not seen?
I have not seen.
You've not heard about Obi Kokwanso?
It's not likely.
You've not heard about Obi Kokwanso?
It's not likely.
Oh, okay, it's not likely.
We are talking.
Have you heard about Atiku Amechi?
You
You've not heard about Atiku
He came once and disappeared.
Who, Amechi?
But yes, he came
Amechi said that he's not willing to deputize anybody.
So
human beings have it that, look, Amechi is surreptitiously working for the slot of VP from the South.
So how can that work out? When
Why won't it work out?
When Obi is there.
As what? As what?
Which one is as what?
Okay.
Look, there cannot be any president without a deputy or a vice.
Okay, so you mean that Obi might just deputize for?
What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that?
No, I'm not saying, I'm just asking
I'm asking you, what is wrong with that? Because the permutation says that yes, this is what is going to work. Okay. So why not take advantage of it? Because if you lose that now, you are going to wait. You are going to wait.
Who is going to wait?
That is Obi.
Okay.
If they push him out with this propaganda they are pounding all over the place now, Obi cannot run on his own. That one is certain. That one is in fact it is certain he can't run on his own. Okay. You must run with somebody.
Okay.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
What do you mean by he can't run on his own? He must run with somebody. In 2023, he ran with Daxi Babane.
But they are telling him to go away from ADC and go and run on his own. That's what I'm hearing from his obedience.
Okay, the obedient movement.
Okay. They are telling him that if you don't get ticket,
platform?
If he doesn't get tickets from ADC, he should leave. He should go away. He should go and run on his own. And I say, how? Which party now which party? Where will he start? Where will he start? In fact, Obi has been the most luckiest politician I've seen. Okay. Obi, the most luckiest politician. Let nobody deny that. He went to a Labour Party that is already there and they accepted him. True or false? Okay. Good. He now came to ADC that is already made. They accepted him. True or false? He was not the one that groomed up, created ADC. He was not the one that created Labour Party. But they all accepted him. They all accepted it. Is that not lucky?
Okay, I wanted to ask you, Agomo, is it luck or hard work? Which one?
No, it's
because
luck.
He came with a pedigree.
It's a luck. Okay. Mr. Okoro, it is luck, acceptability. Because if you check, there are other people that are of those pedigree, but nobody looking their way.
Like who? Like who? Can you mention?
There are people. There are people who are yes. Because
a lot of other people have passed through their states. A lot of other people have passed through their states. Amechi was governor of Rivers State. He was minister 2 times.
So if Obi did not pass through Anambra, nobody would have known them because politically he was not there. You know. Okay. It was just Anambra governor. Except we now Providence will bring them up.
Okay, so you have gone back to Providence, which means that it is luck.
That's what I'm telling you now.
It is luck.
So that's it. Right. So it's not as if you are.
So it has nothing to do with hard work.
Hard working. Those who fought for this independence, what do you tell them? Those who fought for this independence.
No, sir, we are looking at the options. You have just talked about Obi and Atiku, probably in ADC. You have not talked about APC. Is APC not an option for Nigerians?
APC?
Yes.
In fact, it is the worst in Nigeria, the worst mistake they can make again.
How so?
With what is on ground now, with
what is on ground? Prices of food items are coming down.
Not just that, not the way Nigeria is being run.
How is Nigeria being run? The naira to dollar exchange rate is coming down.
It's coming down.
Yes.
It's coming down.
The promises they made.
Really? So you want me to celebrate that, Abi?
No, I'm just asking.
Look, Mr. Okoro, I have told you now, I want you to listen very well, and you and your supporters, listen very well.
Barrister, when you come to my show and you try to pigeonhole me, I don't like it. I'm here to ask you questions. You don't say me and my supporters. I don't have supporters. I don't have an opinion on this program.
That's what concerns you. I am telling you now.
I'm telling you what it is now. So that the public.
I am not comfortable with most of your questions. Listen very well.
Barrister, what questions do you want me to ask you?
You are trying very well, but I'm telling you my mind. Hold on, listen.
No, I'm happy. No, Barrister, I agree with you that you are speaking your mind. But when you pigeonhole me, that me and my supporters, it gives the impression that I have an opinion here or that I'm supporting a particular
From
person.
what you are saying,
what I'm saying, I'm just asking you ordinary questions.
The question
so
you
you
are
just
asking
answer.
me, hold on, the question you are asking me, you are putting words into my mouth.
But you're putting words into your mouth. How?
It's like you're even fighting me.
But how am I fighting you? Dollar to naira exchange rate from 1,100 and 1,550 today is at 1,418. Isn't that an improvement?
Mr. Okoro, listen very well. Let me tell you again. Until APC took us back to 2015 where they met us.
Okay.
All the things we were enjoying before they came. The exchange rate, the food stuff, everything. Until they take us back to that place. Don't celebrate anything here from you. I've told you now. So that we will not.
No, Barrister, I'm not celebrating it.
So don't tell me that the dollar came down to 1,004. What do you mean by that? So when it was 250, was this spirit that was in office? Is it not human being? Is it not human being that made it to be? When Nigeria was #1 economy in Africa, was it not people that did it? Why can't they bring us back? But look, you see where I quarrel. You see where I quarrel with you.
No, Barrister, you are not right to quarrel with me. I'm not the one that put out the figures.
I am giving my own facts now.
Have I quarreled with your facts? That is what
I call achievement. That's what I call achievement. Not this your tokenism. You come and tell me dollar has come down because the review.
Barrister, do you recall that at some point dollar was 1,800 at the beginning of this administration?
I have just told you now. They have not achieved anything.
Okay.
Because if you set your house on fire out of foolishness, I will now realize that this is the house I will come back to sleep this night. What the hell? You now run back to go and put out the fire.
Okay.
Without plan for you.
Okay, so that's not an achievement.
What is that an achievement?
If you realize your mistakes and make amends,
it's not mistake. It's foolishness.
Okay, it's foolishness.
If you have committed blunder and you want to correct it, why should I now celebrate you? Why should I clap for you? Are you not the one that committed it?
Okay, so your position now is that APC is not an option for Nigeria.
It can never be. Don't even mention it. It's just that gullibility and stomach infrastructure has overtaken Nigerians.
Okay.
With 1,000 naira, they can sell their soul without knowing it. That is just the
okay. Now, Barrister, you are talking about the ADC being an option, an alternative, Atiku and Obi ticket, right? Single ticket. And Minister of Women Affairs, Hannatu Ibrahim, said that, look, Atiku cannot defeat Tinubu in 2027. She's the one saying this now, not Chukuma Okoro saying it. And that even with Obi, if they even run on the same ticket, that the magic of 2023 and the magic of 2019 cannot be repeated. Do you agree with her?
I do not agree with her because right now, what Nigerians have suffered is enough to change their mindset. The woman should have known that things have changed. The thing that changed have equally changed the mind of Nigerians. Is it not Nigerians that will vote? This 133 million
multi-dimensional
poor people. I don't know the one that will do the voting. So you think those people are happy? You think they don't know what to do now?
But Barrister, these governors are moving to the APC.
Don't worry. The governor
and they are moving with their people.
Their people did not collect the money or whatever that they use.
No, but the salaries are being paid. Roads are being constructed in this. You think the people don't see all of these things or what?
How many of them have answered them? Is it not this one that Wike went to the one and was renting crowd? Who told you that they answered?
Okay, so they were rented crowd.
They were rented crowd. You see during the campaign, you see what will happen. That maybe they will give you a picture of what is to come. The people are waiting for them during what? During campaign. Let them come again and make noise. The people, you see how they will boo them. To tell you that the Nigerians are, look, I'll be so sad if all these things we are saying here every day, Nigerians do not take advantage of it. We have opened their eyes. They ought to know. They ought to know better. They ought to know that yes, power don't change hands. 2023 cannot be 2027.
Okay.
And that's what
power change hands between who and who?
Yes, power has changed hands. It's now with the people.
Okay, with the people.
We have given the people power. We are giving them power.
No, so how will the people achieve all of this without an organized opposition? You see the LP in tatters. Abure is still fighting, struggling for leadership. In the PDP,
there is an alternative.
Is in ICU, and in the ADC, there's also problem in the ADC.
With the pronouncement of the court now, these parties, they have found their bearing.
Okay.
All the squabbles are over. Their members can take advantage of that.
Barrister, is there a possibility that ADC, PDP, and Labour Party, SDP, NNPP,
it's more than possible. At the 11th hour, they will shock APC.
Okay.
They will come together. All these squabbles, they will jettison it and come together. Yes, that's the only way. And I know when this happens.
Now, who could be the mastermind of all of this? Atiku Abubakar, Rabiu Musa.
That's what I'm talking of. Political strategy, sagacity. You know, when I say this, people don't understand. They say that I'm demarketing Obi. No, I'm telling Obi, take advantage of the situation now. Go and walk into all the parties. Let them come and join you. Yes, walk into all that strategy that Tinubu and Co used in 2013. Go and use it now because the course is clear for you. Now that things are done, because I remember Tinubu won Amechi when Amechi and Mrs. took advantage, went to Amechi, worked with him, and Amechi came over. Why do you think he was the Director General of Buhari's election twice?
Okay.
That is what I'm telling people here. Take advantage of opportunities. Not this one is not juju. The North is quarreling with Tinubu as I talk to you now. A good politician. This is your
the North is quarreling with Tinubu, and governors of the North are defecting to his.
How many of them? Is he not the one in Kanu?
You
will find out.
Caleb moved to and did the same thing.
I said when the election come, you will now know whether these governors are controlling their people.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You don't even need to go to the governor. Go to the people. They will listen to you.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you here. This is where I expect to be to display his political wizardry. And this time I say people don't understand. I'm demarketing him.
Let's talk about credible elections in 2027. Do you think that because there's a lot of people, including you, have spoken to the issue of state capture, so how feasible will it be to hold credible elections in 2027 when we have the judiciary, the police, security agencies, INEC, under the term, supposedly, allegedly under the terms of the ruling party? So how credible will the elections be?
The National Assembly said that when they resume, I think this week, they are going to work on the electoral act, and the thing is uppermost is that Beavers and IRF, so that your vote will count. They said it. And so I am expecting with the hoopla, with the outcry and all that, if we mount pressure on this, they will amend it and make
it. If we mount pressure.
Yeah, we are working.
Okay, so you now believe in the National Assembly that they can do something?
Mount pressure. Is your pressure? This tax law that they put on hold, is it not the pressure that dictated it?
Okay.
That's what happens when you talk. When you talk, and there is a general consensus that look, this is not good. They will quickly go into their rooms and ask them questions. Okay,
so you expect that in 2027 we are going to conduct.
It is going to be because
it's going to happen.
Two. Most importantly, America is watching. If America say they don't want any Muslim ticket again, and that's why Kwankwaso is not in the country.
Sir, bring me to the speed of the moment. I have not heard America say that. Maybe
we don't come and tell you, Mr.
So how did you hear?
How did you hear? Action speaks louder than words.
Are you
action?
Are you an agent? Are you an agent of the American government?
Action speaks louder than words.
Sir, I just asked you a question.
But I just told you now. Don't you see that where Shetima picture is supposed to be is no longer there?
Okay, so America asked them to do that.
Of course, because it didn't work.
Interesting.
It didn't work. That part of the condition, yes, it didn't work. That one of the conditions. So with America now breathing over the neck of Nigeria and Tinubu, he dare not do that election.
Do you think there might be a repeat of 2015 where America helped the APC get into power?
It's not going to be. That was Obama.
Okay, Obama so now America will also help the APC get out of power.
Because of what is going on. This Christian killing is uppermost on their mind. During that time, there was no Christian killing. in Nigeria. Obama was after his gay project, and Jonathan didn't want to approve it, and so he must leave. Is that not what happened? So that was the major issue here, and all the propaganda against Jonathan. Now they have seen the truth. They now know. In fact, Obama is regretting what he did in Nigeria, the same way he regretted what he did in Libya. That Obama, he's regretting it.
Okay, Barrister Darlington Agommo. Now we'll see how 2027 pans out. Let's get into our second topic of discussion. Our State Governor Seyi Makinde has criticized the Tinubu administration, saying it has become difficult to speak through to power under the current government. While speaking at an event in Ibadan, Makinde contrasted the situation with what he described as a more consultative leadership style during the Buhari administration, particularly under former Vice President Yemi Osinbajo. Makinde faulted the handling of the controversial tax reform bill, alleging that governors were sidelined and that key details of what was passed and signed into law remain unclear. He also said this lack of consultation was an affront to state governments and explained that Osinbajo's leadership at the National Economic Council influenced some of his own governance decisions in Oyo State. Reacting to this, former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayese claimed Makinde's comments were driven by political frustration after receiving a cold shoulder from President Tinubu during a recent visit to the villa. Fayese accused Makinde of positioning himself as an opposition mouthpiece and insisted that the APC would back its own candidates in Oyo State ahead of the 2027 elections. Barrister, message and the messenger. Can one speak through to power under Tinubu? Let's leave what led Seyi Makinde to say what he said. Under this, I want your independent thought on this. In this administration, can one speak through to power? Now, the free space that we have.
You see, when people are misbehaving or misstepping, political misstepping, they will think that they have all the wisdom that what they are doing is right. This same Makinde, Autumn, Wike, Igbazu, are they not the group of 5 governors that worked against them?
Including
Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, and then supported Tinubu. When they were doing all those things, they didn't know that you cannot speak to power for Tinubu. All of them have been used and dumped, as I talk to you now. Where are they now? They're no longer together. You can see. But when they were doing this thing against their own party, what was on their mind? If they are wise politically, will they make that mistake? Knowing that this is your house and want to destroy it. You have destroyed your house for nothing. And now you are regretting it. So it is now you know that you cannot talk to Tinubu because you have been used and done. You went to Aso Rock and you were not giving attention. Were you the only one that Tinubu did not tell about the tax law? Were you the only governor? So
he's been a very outspoken governor. At some point, when the federal government said, look, we gave governors so and so amount of money. So he was the one that said, yes, you did.
So he was a PDP governor. If it was an APC, will he do that? He dare not.
Okay.
And he cannot do that.
And so he's now still speaking as a PDP governor. So what is wrong with that? He's
speaking because he has been shortchanged. What he wanted, he was not given.
Okay.
Remember, at the time, the minister he nominated was not appointed.
Okay, and the president apologized.
Oh, really? Yes. After apologizing, what came out of it?
And so life went on for them.
You know, Makinde is not even as sincere.
Okay, so what do you think that Seyi could be looking for from the president?
You say what he's looking for?
What does he want from Tinubu?
Is it not obvious?
I don't know. Just tell me.
He wanted to do what Wike did now. He was going to be in PDP and be playing a role in APC. So that at the end of the day, because after his second tenure now, there is something he's looking for.
One, which is what? Which is what?
If not appointment, what else?
Okay, he's looking for appointment. And not necessarily to put his own man as replacement as governor.
That will equally be on the card. But
I think he can't do that without the president.
No, he cannot do it because you are a PDP man. And you know that with the power behind Tinubu, he can bulldoze his way in Oyo State.
Okay.
And so Makinde is trying to get a soft landing. That's why most of the things.
You paint the picture of the president as an emperor who can easily bulldoze his way. Is that what it is? anytime you talk about Lagos, he bulldozes his way. You talk about Oyo, he's going to bulldoze his way. You talk about Rivers, he say, look, he's the person in control of Rivers. You paint a picture of an emperor of the president. Is that what he is?
If he's not,
okay,
then what is he?
No, I'm just asking.
Is that what he is?
So that's what the president
is what he is. When all these are Jagabam on your mandate will stand that everybody is saying, is it for nothing? Is it not those he has captured? Barrister, let's all the institutions he has captured.
Barrister, let institutions he has captured. I want us to return to the question of the free space. I said, let us leave Sheyi and what led him to say this. Let's interrogate under this administration. Do Nigerians have the freedom to express themselves, to speak truth to power? How do you see it?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you have a limit. There are things you cannot say.
Okay.
There are things you cannot say.
So apparently, you agree with Sheyi Makinde.
Unlike when Jonathan was there.
Okay. So you don't agree with Sheyi on what he said?
Of course, everybody is aware. Okay. Everybody is aware. There are things you cannot say.
Okay.
You know what we follow. All this one we are saying here is just that this is a public domain. It is in the newspaper. So it's not. But for you to the core issues, those things that they don't want anybody to hear. If you say it now, they will come and ask you, who told you? Why did you get this information? But under Jonathan, the APC was all over the place. There's nothing they did not do. They were even protesting. Every time they will go to that Freedom Square at K2. Is that not true? They even consulted his coffin and wrote RIP and all that. But Jonathan allowed all these things. Can you try that now? Mr. Okoro, be sincere to yourself. Can you try it now? You know what will follow. So what we are saying here is what is in public domain. We only analyzing it.
Okay.
But if you go beyond that, Mr. Okoro, they will come for you.
Okay, they will
come for yes.
No, Barrister, if you juxtapose, the current president's conduct and the conduct of Jonathan, will Jonathan come across to you as a weak leader?
No, he wasn't.
Okay.
He was just, it's not that he was level-headed. He said in his way that if he used 40% of his power,
so why didn't he
will become a dictator.
Why didn't he use that? He was shoved out of office.
Because in fact, I even thank God he did though. Because if he did not, the propaganda. Yeah, look at this person that wanted to repair Nigeria. They did not allow him. Jonathan refused to go away. So it is always good when things like this happen.
Okay, so it's good that we had President Buhari and now President
Tinubu.
So that we compare.
Because if you imagine what will happen if these people did not come to governance, Sokoro, are we going to hear a word?
Because by now they have been spent and scattered.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the way the PDP and other parties are spent now, spend force more like.
But it's always good so that Nigerians will not taste it. But what we are saying is that they never believed in us. I know that these two are deceits by excellence. Just look at it since they came into office. Look at where Nigeria is. Look at what is going on. Did you enjoy all this is under Jonathan? The answer is no. The economy was working. #1 in Africa. People made it so. For years, Nigeria was #1 in Africa. No challenge. Throughout the period of PDP, it's on record. So what happened?
No, sir, the APC said that that Nigeria. That was what they said.
It didn't fall a lot for 16 years of PDP. I mean,
they said it was bound to happen.
Really? You can
imagine. And now that they are here, they're saying they are trying to recalibrate.
For their limousine and
he's driving one ordinary car.
Yes.
So and you don't agree with them.
Himself, what is he driving? Escalade, abi? No, customized Escalade. You can imagine, your friends are poor, but you are rich. Mr. Okoro, these people don't know how to talk seriously. Trump is telling you that they have withdrawn 270,000 people out of the civil service, and they are now earning 3 times the money they're supposed to earn in the civil service. They are now earning it in private sector. Is that not improvement and opportunity? That is what I'm telling you here. I have asked several questions here concerning all the capital projects, industries that are lying moribund. Mr. Okoro, you mean this? Nobody will talk about them again for life or what? that Ajokuta Steel Complex, Okuiboku, aluminium smelter, you know, just look around. These things were existing. So what happened?
So guys, report says Tinubu stumbled and fell down in Turkey. Now, see how some headlines captured it. Like Vanguard says, video Tinubu stumbles briefly during reception parade in Turkey. And this other headline also here says, President Tinubu stumbles during welcome ceremony in Turkey. Now, another headline here also said, Tinubu stumbles, falls during reception parade in Turkey. Helped up by multiple men. He was helped up by multiple men. And this one says, Tinubu stumbles and falls during a meeting with Edoha. Baba we know where they do a milokon. And this other person here also reacted and said, breaking news, Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is on official visit to Turkey, suddenly lost his balance and fell at the presidential complex where he was welcomed with an official ceremony. Tinubu actually fell down during that official ceremony. So guys, now the question remains, I don't know why Tinubu likes traveling and walking up and down. It is stressful for him. Tinubu is of age. Tinubu is supposed to be resting. But I don't know who pushed him into coming to the presidency. See how Tinubu is president of Nigeria and terrorists are going to people's houses. Recently, I mean, the ISWAP executed some men, about 20 of them. And we were told that ISWAP goes to their houses and pick them up. People ISWAP suspected to be spies, people giving information to the Nigerian military. ISWAP goes to their houses. One of them is a local chief. A chief was picked up. ISWAP said they are the spies giving information about them to the Nigerian military. They went there and picked them up in their houses and buy them. Tinubu is the president of Nigeria. Insecurity now is everywhere. Tinubu prefers to be walking around. The most traveled president in the whole world, Tinubu. And he has not brought any benefits upon all this travel. Now, the one that is even shocking Nigerians is how some of the governors abandon their state to come and say farewell to Tinubu each time he's traveling. Now, this person here tweeted and said, Frame 1, video of governors and ministers who lined up at Abuja airport to give Tinubu a farewell handshake. Frame 2, video of Nigerian government officials in Turkey lined up to give Tinubu a welcome handshake. There is no other country in the world where this fully happens. There's no other country where you go, people are so idle. Their own is to be coming to the airport to handshake people. Now, what will shock you is the level of IDPs that we have in this country. This person tweeted and said the number of people in IDP camps are increasing daily. In Nigeria, this is because there's no leadership on ground. And this person here said displaced Christians in IDP camp in Yelwata. Almost every day, almost everyone here has lost someone due to Christian genocide by Islamic Fulani terrorists in Yelwata. So guys, now many Nigerians have been wondering why Tinubu even went to Turkey. The same Turkey that has been accused of being the one supplying Boko Haram members weapons. You know, that is where Tinubu headed to. And Sheikh Gumi recently came out telling Tinubu to quit every cooperation with the US and go to Turkey. Sheikh Gumi, that was denied entrance into Saudi Arabia, was granted entrance into Turkey. Turkey accused of funding or helping terrorists. And the same Turkey, Tinubu is going to build alliance. I don't know why Tinubu is being pushed around like this, honestly. Now, see this headline says, Kaduna community sells 3,000 bags of maize to pay 40 million naira ransom. Yet, their people are still in terrorist den after 3 months. So, guys, this is the reality Nigerians face every day. Now, I'm going to allow you to take a look at the reaction of, you know, about Tinubu traveling all over the places, and also the song that people sang saying Emilo come Baba we nowhere. That song has resurfaced again. It has resurfaced because of Tinubu too much waka waka. So guys, take your time and watch these videos and let me know your honest reaction in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell notification for more. Now take a look.